Hey guys, so today Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.14.0 Build 6 was released, so I'm going to be going over all the tweaks and bug fixes for this update. Now this is actually a really small update, and the reason for that is this is supposed to be the last build for 0.14.0. So Tommaso said that on Twitter, but of course if they do run into any big issues or anything like that, they will have to submit another build, like build 7 or whatever, to make sure those bugs are all worked out before the final release, because that is really what the betas are for. So generally what they do is either that or they release another build like when they have 0.14 complete. So the differences between that last build and the final version are just negligible. You know, there's not a whole lot of differences there other than that little watermark and maybe 1 or 2 bug fixes. That's generally what they do. So there probably will be a build 7 unless this one is supposed to be just like 0.14.0. I'm not really sure, but they did say this is supposed to be the last one, so maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, these betas actually went by really quickly, which is awesome. I don't think we've ever had a time where we're as low as build 6. Generally, we go a lot farther than that, and even have times where we've gotten to like build 15, I think. So yeah, this is pretty cool to see that they are wrapping it up and getting all these bug fixes done in like 6 builds. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and just load up a world and run around. And really quick, I do want to point out, you can see it on the video how the chunks loaded really slowly. When I look around, you can see them continue to load slowly, and I've only noticed that with build 6. And I also noticed it when I opened up the potion menu here, and then I went back. If I can go back, there we go. And then it reloaded the chunks. It didn't do it that time or any other time, it was just once, but it reloaded all of the chunks, and that was also quite slow. I don't know what the reason for that is, but it could be an issue that, you know, potentially makes the build or the betas continue to go on a little bit longer, maybe go on to a build 7 or so, but I'd hope not. Hopefully they do catch it, or maybe it is just my device, I'm not sure, but I probably will end up submitting that one to the developers. But if you run into that same thing, leave a comment down below. I'd like to see if that's just my device or anybody else's. So let's start on the tweaks. There's actually only 2 of them. So the first one is changing from creative to survival. Doesn't clear the inventory anymore, which is pretty important. And added the splash potion of weakness 3 minutes to the creative inventory. Now I noticed that there's either a typo in the changelog here or there's a typo in the game. So if I go to the creative inventory here, which I've already got it in my inventory, but if I open it up and go here, there's splash potion of weakness 4 minutes, and then there's another one for 1 minute and 30. So there is no 3 minutes, and when you go ahead and use it, which I'll do here, it does say it is 4 minutes and continuing to count down. So I'm not really sure if that's a typo. I'm assuming it's a typo in the changelog because it does, you know, actually go for 4 minutes in the game. But there is a typo somewhere, whether it's in the game or the changelog. So let's go ahead and get started on the bug fixes. Again, there's not a whole lot of those, but there's more of those than there are the tweaks. So first one is they fixed the stupid little watermark at the top. It does say build 6. They got the correct build at the top. Like with build 5, it said build 4 at the top, and with build 2, it still said build 1 at the top. So they did get that fixed. You know, it's just a stupid watermark, but nobody cares about it. But that is, you know, fixed, I guess. Not a big issue. Let's just move on. Fixed a crash with redstone when playing online. Fixed a freeze caused by rapid pulsar clocks. Fixed not being able to pick up items even if there is inventory space. Redstone miner's face doesn't disappear when you put a helmet on. They put in the changelog here, they put "and helmet on." That screwed me up when I was trying to record earlier. But I've brought this up before. These people who write these changelogs up, I don't think they natively speak English, so that kind of explains that. Anyways, moving on. Fixed a performance regression during loading. Items won't duplicate in the 2 toolbar slots when picked up from the creative inventory. Missing faces when a pressure plate is placed next to leaves and grass. And clients now synchronize properly. Item frame maps green arrows. What? Clients now synchronize properly. Item frame maps green arrows. I'm assuming that they're missing a word in that part of the changelog, but I just read it as it is. So there it is. That is 0.14.0 build 6. It's pretty cool to see that we, again, I brought this up earlier, but it's cool to see that we are at the end of 0.14.0. It will be out soon. So for those wondering, mod locator for MCPE will be updating for the final version of 0.14.0. And I'm going to be making a video here fairly soon, probably before 0.14.0 comes out, about, you know, why I didn't update for the beta and, you know, what I've been working on in the background. I kind of hinted at that earlier, saying that there is a big feature coming up. So I will make a video on that because it's going to have some awesome new stuff stuff in the update for getting mods. So be making sure you're watching for that. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when that video is uploaded. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.